What's up everyone, it's the Munch, and welcome back to the Pokemon Uranium Munchlocke. Last episode, we finally made it through the victory road and here to the Pokemon League, the Tandor Championship site, and it is finally time, guys, to take on the last challenge of this game, which is of course the Tandor Championship, as I just mentioned. So before we get to it, let's take a look at the party that's going to be accompanying us today, the ones that are going to be taking on this championship. And starting us off is of course Chimiconda, the Fire Poison Chimera Pokemon thing, now at level 68. You might have noticed I leveled up pretty much everybody. They've got the same attacks, but they all just got pretty much levels. So Luxalong is now at level 69, as well as Jello and S51A actually at level 68, or sorry, 68. Electruxo is at 69 as well though, and finally wrapping up the team at level 70 is our ace Pokemon, and our starter from this Nuzlocke is Archeles. But of course, as you guys might know, we're not actually playing a Nuzlocke anymore. Because I lost so long ago. Instead, we're playing pretty much the rest of this game with these 6 Pokemon, and even though I'm not playing a Nuzlocke, the Nuzlocke rules are actually going to be on for this challenge, so we've got to try to make it through the Pokemon League without losing any of these 6 Pokemon, because I won't be able to revive them once I'm in there. So before we head inside, I actually want to talk to some of the people here, because from what I can tell, this is not a regular Pokemon League, as in we're not going to be taking on an Elite Four or a champion, although there might be a champion, I'm not really sure. But actually, before we get to anything, apparently here are Professor Bambo and our dad. So if you guys are excited for the Tandor Championship, make sure to hit that like button and let's get to it. Orange, you didn't think I was gonna miss your league challenge, did you? I came here as fast as I could when I heard you were making your way through Victory Road. There's no way I'd miss this. After all, I was there when it all began. Yes, he was, and it feels like so long ago. Actually, it was over a year ago now that I originally started this game, so that is pretty crazy, man. Time flies. Orange, I know that I haven't always been there for you. I realize that now, but I'm determined to make up for it. I promise I won't miss a minute of your rise to glory. After all, you are my child. What else should a father do? That's awesome, man. I'm glad our dad has finally got our back, and he's supporting us in our, Pokemon journey here. Have you seen Theo? I thought he'd be with you somehow. Theo and Cameron left the Ranger HQ some time ago. I too thought they'd be here, but I guess not. After all, they're both still recovering from their battles against Curie. Speaking of Curie, we definitely didn't ever see what happened, but speaking of Theo and Dad, there they are. You thought you were gonna challenge the league without me? Heh, as if I'd make it that easy on you, Orange. Wow. We're rivals, so that means wherever you go, I'll be there too. I will be waiting as well, of course. I fully expect to see the both of you make it to the final round. Oh, that would be so sick if Theo was actually our final battle. It's literally, this feels like Ash right now, or I feel like Ash, I guess, because the Pokemon League in the anime is usually pretty different. Like, it's literally a tournament of the best trainers in the world, and I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be in this game, so I am very excited. You can bet on me, Dad. Well, Orange, I gotta go make some final preparations. My Pokemon will be in tip-top shape. See you in the arena. Oh yeah, that is going to be awesome. I really do hope we face off against Theo at some point, but after all this time and everything he's been through, he's still filled with energy. That kid's fighting spirit can't be stopped. If it comes down to you and Theo in the finals, Orange, I wonder which of you will come out on top. Oh, come on, man. Are you really doubting me right now, Bambo? Only time will tell. Anyway, we're going to go take our seats. Good luck out there. Alright, well, this is it, guys. Before we head on inside, like I said, I want to actually stock up on some Hyper Potions. We actually already have 10 of them, so really not too bad. Revives actually don't work, even though I think I said in one episode that you could use Revives. They actually don't work, so I'm not going to be able to revive our Pokemon if they die in there. So basically, we've got to try to keep these 6 Pokemon alive throughout the rest of this challenge. I don't know. It's not like the Elite Four and the Champions, so I'm not sure what to expect, but all I know is we've got to keep these guys alive. So there we go, all stocked up, and maybe these guys here can actually give us a little bit more clue as to what's going on. The Tandor Championship is structured like a single elimination tournament. 32 trainers go in and 1 champion emerges. Well, I guess now we know, guys. It's basically just a tournament, so I'm going to assume that there are still going to be 4 rounds, just like the Elite Four, and then maybe 1 more championship round? Yeah, for the honor of my village, I fight with the Tandor, or in the Tandor Championship. The gods will guide me to victory. That's so crazy, dude. Trainers from all over have actually gathered here to battle. I wonder if we're going to see any familiar faces, actually. And apparently she wonders if we'll see any nuclear Pokemon. Oh man, I sure hope we don't, because nuclear Pokemon are literally the only thing I feel like has really made this game challenging. Even though there's been a couple of moments, but nuclear Pokemon are usually the ones that really cause trouble and kind of like sweep my teams. So Yeah, don't think Maria's gonna be there. There's this new trainer and everyone says they're scary strong. If you ask me, they're almost a guarantee. Do you know what the new trainer's specialty is? I can't find any info on them in the database. Oh, I know who she's talking about. Wait a sec, you look kind of familiar. Oh my gosh, it's you! Wow! Yep, that's right. My best asset as a trainer is unpredictability. No one knows what the heck MunchingOrange is gonna do in battle, man. That's why I win sometimes. Pretty much luck. Tandor's league is quite different, isn't it? Which gym leader gave you the most trouble? I had a tough time against Rosalind. Her disguises really tripped up my team. Nope, I think it was definitely the Ice-type gym leader, or the Ice Dragon guy, Veyrin. I've never seen so many strong trainers in one place. Yep, this is so awesome, man. That sparkle in your eye. You're planning to become champion, aren't you? Ho, good luck to you. Dang, this guy's gonna try to put a stop to us. What about this hiker over here? Alright, I don't care anymore, guys. Let's finally do it. Enough dilly-dallying, enough delaying the inevitable. Alright, for real this time, no more delaying. Beyond this point is the Tandor Championship. Once you begin, you must continue until you win or are defeated. Also, no items may be used. Oh, no way. Oh, dang. Okay, well, that is definitely tough, but I think we can do it. Good luck. Can we heal between battles at least? Because otherwise, I don't know about this, but round 1 is Orange versus Sir Goldcorn? What? Sir Goldcorn is actually here, guys. Prepare your teams and report to the league attendant when you're ready. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's one of the gym leaders right there. All the world's a stage and we play the leading role. Can you see past our splendid masquerade? Sure, I think. And I guess there's also this girl who apparently uses fairy types, and we've got Hia, welcome. Or wait, he didn't say welcome. I don't know why I read welcome, but one of the ninjas made it, and I guess Sir Goldcorn made it. So let's go to the first round against Sir Goldcorn. What? This is so sick. There's actually an arena. Oh, holy crap. This is literally like the Pokemon anime. And that is so cool, man, because I always thought that was kind of weird how the Pokemon anime never did the actual Pokemon League, you know, the Elite Four and Champion, but now maybe I'm understanding it. This is much better as like a spectator thing. Like, imagine watching this in real life, a real Pokemon battle, like at the Olympic Stadium. It would be so sick. And I am literally imagining it right now. Like, even though these are pixel sprites, I can almost imagine it. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen, people of Tandor. Welcome to the first round of the Pokemon League tournament. We have some of Tandor's best and brightest here to dazzle you with their spectacular battling skills. I can feel the anticipation in the air. These trainers have spent their entire lives preparing for this moment, but only one will be crowned champion today. Who will it be? These trainers' skill in battle will determine that answer. Oh, I'm so excited, and so am I. I do say, have we perchance met before? Yes, we have, Sir Goldcorn. I made fun of you literally over a year ago, and then battled you again and still made fun of you, and yet here we are now. Even at the Victory Road, actually, we saw Sir Goldcorn, so that is really cool that he actually made it. You do leave quite an impression indeed. However, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Sir Goldcorn. I represent a refined style of battle. Yeah, with corn. Seriously, bro, what kind of person is named Sir Goldcorn? I don't know. A tradition which is sadly going away, it seems, but I shall prove that refinement still has a place in the arena. Please allow us to have a clean, civil match. The rules of battle will be as follows. No items, alright, we already know that. The battle will continue until either side has no Pokemon left. If both trainers are ready, then battle begin! Holy moly, guys. Here we go! Our first battle in the Tandor Championship against Sir Goldcorn himself. And he's actually going to lead off with a Tanscure. Now, this time around, I've actually decided to lead off with Chimaconda because of that Petrify ability. It's just so good that I feel like we shouldn't not have it out first ever again. Because if you guys remember our battle against Curie and Urane, basically, if I'd had Chimaconda first, it would have petrified it and lowered its speed. But apparently this Tanscure is either faster than us or used a priority attack there because it still actually managed to hit us quicker than I hit him. Oh yeah, it must be a priority move then because it's called Sudden Strike too. Pretty sure I remember that one from earlier, but not really going to do a terrible amount of damage. So already Sir Goldcorn's first Pokemon is down. And actually next up is Splendifowl. Ooh, okay, this might not be a bad battle for Electruxo to come out actually, because if I remember correctly, Sir Goldcorn mostly uses normal type Pokemon. I'm not sure if he's going to have any more, flying types out here, but Electruxo definitely has a Mega Evolution, and it brings out the Thunder for real because he actually gets Drizzle as his Mega ability, which you guys are going to see in just a second here. Mega Electruxo. And there's the Drizzle kicking in. So yeah, we definitely get Thunder 100% accuracy now, and oh wow, I guess he also gets Hurricane 100% accuracy with the rain, except Hurricane doesn't really do quite too much damage to us, so rest in peace, Splendifowl. I am so sorry, little buddy. I don't know what's going on with the names, by the way, but like the names for the enemy Pokemon keeps cutting off to the edge of the screen. It's a little bit weird, but I think we can handle it. Anyway, Hero Loon is coming out next, and I believe this thing is half ground type, so I felt like it would probably be smart to just stay in here and surf it up. Surf's up, dude! You weren't expecting this one, were you, buddy? Is it going to be a one-shot? And nice, it is! Holy moly! Actually, most people told me to train up to level 70. I can see why now, considering almost every Pokemon here is also at 70. But actually, Ampharos is coming out next, and I'm a little bit... actually, I'm not scared at all, because we do have Archeles. Even though, you know, we're sending out a fire type into the rain, we're going to use Earthquake anyway, unless this is actually a Mega Ampharos. Oh man, I don't know if Sir Goldcorn is that daring, you know, I'm not really sure if he's carrying a Mega or packing that much heat, but we definitely are with this Earthquake here. I really wanted to have Earth Power instead on Archeles, but it's actually pretty difficult to get because you can only get it, I think, by Move Tutor, and he needs blue shards, and I could not find those for the life of me, so I just decided to keep the Earthquake around, and because there's actually no healing items, I knew that we could Extreme Speed there, but this dude actually decided to switch out to Whimsicott, and now I'm wondering if maybe he's got a Mega Whimsicott instead. Oh boy, that is not good. I actually have no idea what he's about to go for, but I think I should just Flamethrower because even though the Drizzle is out, that's going to weaken Flamethrower a little bit, but it might still kill it. Wow, it actually did. And I guess no Mega Evolution for Sir Goldcorn there. He had like 2 or 3 Pokemon that could have Mega Evolved, including Ampharos here, so I guess now we get to finish it off with a Swift Extreme Speed. It doesn't get much swifter than that, unless you're actually using the move Swift. And down goes the Ampharos. And I believe that is going to be it for Goldcorn. Oh no, he's actually got a Barriet still. Thankfully though, we do have Luxalong with that Moonblast. I don't think we had it before, like we never really had a Fairy type on our team, except for Luxie, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember right now, did we have any other Fairy types on the team? Because I don't think we ever did. But Fairy definitely super effective against this guy. That's the whole reason I'm bringing it up. So hopefully the Moonblast there is a one-shot. And it is. Nice, dude. But yeah, as you guys can see, most of the Pokemon are level 70. And most people told me to train to 70 as well. But because I'm a rebel, I trained to 69. And guess what? That was just about enough to take down Goldcorn. Goodness, that was quite a thorough rout. I may require some tea and biscuits after this match. If you like, you would be welcome to join me. I don't know about that, Goldcorn. What a match! A thrilling display from trainers and Pokemon alike! That was a pretty awesome battle, man. I think Goldcorn's a little bit too old for us, though, you know? Or maybe he's, you know, I don't know. I just don't feel like teasing Biscuit, man. I feel like battling. This is way too intense right now. Trainers, prepare your teams for battle and report to the league attendant when you're ready. Okay, I guess they already said that, so I wonder who our next opponent is actually going to be, because actually I'm pretty sure I know, considering there's only one person missing from here, and it was that little fairy girl that we talked to. So let's proceed on to the next battle. Wow, I actually didn't even try to heal up our Pokemon, so I'm not sure if we could have healed in between battles, but from what that guy said, apparently you can't. So folks, we're back with round 2. Both of these trainers took home a win in the previous round. Their strength is no joke. I can tell that they both are itching for another fight. Oh yeah. Well, let's not delay. On with the match. Wow, you look like a really strong trainer. I'm Angelica, and I train fairy types. We're cute, but don't let it fool you. We're really strong too. After all, fairies can stand up to the power of dragons, so we aren't afraid of any tough-looking trainers, either. If you aren't acquainted with the power of fairies, then you'll know soon enough. Alright, we know the rules, so here we go. Our second battle is going to be against Angelica, and battle begin! Let's do it, guys. I'm a little bit nervous for this one, because, of course, we didn't get to heal up in between battles, and oh, never mind, they actually healed up our Pokemon for us, so spoke too soon, never mind, but we still do have Chimichanga up first, which, again, is going to be really good also against Fairy-type Pokemon, because we are definitely poisoned. So this first Pokemon to come out here, I believe, is a Bug and Fairy-type. So I was actually curious if that was going to be super effective. Wow, it actually one-shots it. All right. The reason was, though, because sometimes I forget if Bug actually resists Poison type or not, but I guess it doesn't. So Aromatisse is coming out next, and that can definitely get Sludge Bomb as well. Wow, this is a little bit not too tough so far. I didn't want to say it because I always jinx it when I say that, and then terrible things happen right after, so I didn't want to jinx it, and I might have just jinxed it, guys, because, oh boy, there comes the Psychic. Not actually going to take us down, though. Does lower our special defense, but that's alright because we are definitely faster than this thing. So Flamethrower for the win here, and that is 2 Pokemon down for Angelica already. Angelica, wait, wasn't Angelica? Oh no, Angelica was the girl, and then Cynthia was her doll. Cynthia's the good dancer. I was about to say Angelica, she's a really good dancer. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm not even going to explain it because it's going to sound really weird if I don't. So anyway, I don't know what our next Pokemon actually was there, but I'm going to switch out to Archeles and hope for the best. He is our highest level Pokemon, but I felt like for some reason it wasn't something that Chimiconda would be handling. I guess it was, though, because it's an Ice type. So never mind, this ended up working out for us either way because we definitely have a Mega Archeles, and I can't wait to use it. Because this is actually my favorite Mega that we have. Like, they're all really cool, honestly. S51, Electruxo, and Archeles. But Archeles, I guess because he was our Nuzlocke starter, just became my favorite Mega Evolution that we've got. And holy crap, Alpico is actually faster than us. But thankfully, that Blizzard didn't take us down. And this Flamethrower definitely should take him down. So, wow. Can't believe that thing was so fast, though. Like, maybe, I don't know. I want to say it had, like, chlorophyll or something. But I know it doesn't, so... next Pokemon coming out is actually I believe a half fairy, half fighting type. So I'm trying to think if there's anything 4 times super effective, but I don't think so. So maybe S51 would actually be our best bet here, considering he can resist fairies and fighting types. I don't know. I didn't really want to bring him out without his Mega Evolution, though, because I feel like for some reason he doesn't look that threatening with the 2 little purple hands sticking out from the bottom. I don't know. He kind of looks like a toy. But he is definitely not a pushover. This is a Pokemon that helped us out through the nuclear power plant and in some of the toughest situations of the Nuzlocke. And actually, oh no, no way. Oh, never mind. I thought that said Fire Gambit. I was like, that cannot have a fire type move. That would have sucked. But Sylveon is coming out next, and I guess our best bet is just Sludge Bomb for that thing because, yeah, fairies are... Well, actually, we could have stayed in on S51 as well with the Flash Cannon, but... I don't know, I feel like Sludge Bomb might be slightly better, so we can also get the Petrify off on it in case it was going to be faster. Now it definitely won't be. But yeah, is this her final Pokemon? I'm not actually sure, but I certainly hope it is, because I feel like this battle is getting a little too tense for me right now, man. No Mega Evolution so far, though. I'm very, very curious about that, because I feel like they're supposed to have Mega Evolutions. I did take a look, actually, at the wiki a little bit before taking this on, but once I saw that it was kind of like a tournament and it was going to be randomized, I decided just not to look at what actual Pokemon they were going to have because, I don't know, it's randomized anyway, so it's not like we're going to be able to know exactly what's going on. So basically I am doing this blind, essentially. Like, I don't really know what's coming up ahead or who the champion is even going to be. This is actually really, really exciting. But for final Pokemon is going to be Sirentide. And I believe that is Water Fairy, so hopefully the Chlorophyll actually stays out for us, or sorry, the Sunny Day, because we have Chlorophyll, so Jello will have double speed in the sun, and it actually does stay around, so that's pretty good. Going for the, going for the Thunderbolt, sorry. I don't know if that's going to one-shot it, though. Oh, man, it barely didn't kill it, and we even get the Paralysis off on it. Can we get the Paralyze hacks, though? Oh, nope, not quite. All right. Well, it'll be alright, though, because Jello actually has a really good special defense. So, yeah, that's not even going to do barely anything. And with that, we have already taken down the second trainer here. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I'm just so excited that we're actually doing pretty good. And I guess nobody has died yet, which is definitely a plus. Goodness, you are really quite strong. Yep, I told you guys not to mess around with the Munch. We tried our hardest in this battle, and that's what counts. What a match! A thrilling display from traders and Pokemon alike. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the people in the crowd look kind of bored right now because I'm just 6-0ing everybody, but man, that's the way it's got to be. And oh wow, looks like round 3 we're going to be taking on the gym leader, Rosalind. Prepare your teams for battle and report to the attendant. Why do I always read that? I don't know, but from what I can remember, Rosalind was actually a Psychic type gym leader, so it might make more sense to put S51 up first, considering he can tank up almost anything. Unless, oh man, she actually has Ghost and Dark types too. This might not be a good choice, but I'm going to go for it anyway. So here we go, guys. Hopefully she doesn't have a Dark type up first, or a Ghost type. That would actually really suck. But we're going up against Rosalind, and thankfully the crowd is still pumped up for battle, even though we've been 6-0 and people left and right. Of the 32 trainers that entered the arena today, only 8 remain. These are among the toughest of Tandor, the paragons of our region. I can tell the crowd is loving this. It only gets more intense from here on out, folks. What could be in store for this round? Let me tell you a story. There once was a girl who dreamed of being a star in the opera. Oh, you've heard this before? Yeah, I was actually about to call her out on that. I was looking forward to my monologue. Alas, I recall you are orange. On ye of great destiny, have your dreams become reality? Oh, they definitely will after I take you down, Rosalind. Come, let us captivate the audience with our spectacular act. The rules of battle are as follows. Beat the crap out of your opponent, and battle begin! The third round, guys, and this one actually has a little versus thing. That is so sick, man. I was hoping they would all have that, but I guess those regular trainers like Sir Goldcorn and what's-her-face were not important enough for it. So she is actually going to start off with an Aromatisse, and oh man, I so wish that I actually kept Chimaconda up first now, because a Sludge Bomb would have probably just destroyed this guy's life. But we do still have Flash Cannon, I suppose, and that is definitely super effective against fairies. So our third Mega Evolution in this Pokemon League already shown. Man, I wonder how the trainers, like, I know this is obviously a game and they're NPCs, they can't think for themselves. Actually, technically they do think. That's so weird. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, if this was real life, like if this was the Pokemon anime, I wonder how the other trainers would feel knowing that I have 3 Mega Evolutions. Like, I would be pretty intimidated if I was them, man. So either way, Winnow Tiger's coming out, or Winnow Tinger actually. Don't think this is gonna hurt it too bad, but I just wanted to go for the Laser Pulse because, oh wow, it actually did a lot of damage. Never mind. I think we can definitely finish this thing off with a Psychic. I'm really not sure why she switched out to this Pokemon, but okay. Thanks for giving us a free kill, I guess. And S51A, man, the Mega Evolution coming through right now. But not for long, actually, because this next Pokemon I'm actually a little bit scared of. So I think maybe I should switch to Electruxo. Of course, we can't have our Mega Evolution anymore, but it's all good. The next thing coming out is actually a Rock type, a pure Rock type. So I didn't really want to go for Jello. I think Jello would have done okay, though, because he does have Energy Ball. But I feel like Surf will do more damage for some reason. I actually don't know whether it has more power or not, but it doesn't matter, guys, because we one-shot the Gargrip. It is Dunzo. And the next up is going to be Miasmatic. If I remember correctly, that thing is a Poison Fairy type, so actually going back to S51 is perfect. They can't really do anything to us being a Steel type. Man, I don't know, I really like the all-star team that we put together. Like, I actually really like all these Pokemon. They're really growing on me to the point where I really wish they were actually real Pokemon, like in Sun and Moon or something. Oh, it would just be so amazing, but obviously it's never going to happen, but it would just be so cool to have these guys actually in like a real Pokemon game and see them with their 3D model. Oh, dude, I don't know why I'm dreaming about this, but maybe one day we'll actually have, like, in the future, Pokemon ROM hacks for like X and Y or Sun and Moon. Dude, how insane would that be if they had ROM hacks of this caliber, like fan games of this level, but with those graphics? That would be insane. Anyway, I guess the fact that I'm kind of rambling on about this shows that this is really not too tough of a gym battle, or sorry, I guess, what even is this? It's not a gym battle, I guess championship Pokemon League. Oh god, this thing is actually a normal type. I forgot about that. That's not good. He's actually put up a substitute now, so we're gonna have to break that apart real quick. I was worried maybe it was a normal and psychic type actually, but it wasn't. And oh god, it is actually going to transform into us. That is not good, because we can take ourselves down with Shadow Ball. Hopefully he doesn't go for the Shadow Ball himself. I mean, it's obvious we're going to take it down though, because he's lower HP. And wow, never mind, we just one-shot it. Okay, maybe he shouldn't have transformed into ourselves. I was kind of worried maybe it... I guess there's no way it could have had a Choice Scarf, because it used multiple moves already, but... Oh wow, is this thing not real? What? Oh, okay. Whoa, wait, what? She actually does have a Mega Evolution. Oh my goodness, guys. The Mega Dramsama is coming out. And I don't even know what type this thing is, but thankfully it's a Psychic type like I thought. And wow, so much for that, boys. I was so scared of the Mega Evolution, and it gets destroyed in one hit. So that's great. A flawless performance. Yeah, pretty much she did not get a hit on us, I think. Alas, the final curtain falls. The result is clear. Your victory was written in the stars. What a match! A thrilling display from trainers and Pokemon alike. I'm pretty sure he said the same thing every time, but up next is going to be round 4 versus Hokage. What? Trainers, prepare your teams for battle and report to the league attendant when you are ready. I seriously read that every time thinking it was new dialogue, but it was the same exact thing. Anyway, Hokage is gonna be our last opponent, and oh my gosh, I actually don't even remember what Hokage has got on his team, so I guess it's just our best bet to once again go for Chimiconda and I guess hope for Petrify. Whatever he's got up first is definitely going to get slowed down at least. So let's proceed to the arena for our final battle, the semifinals of the tournament. I think there should be 4 players to remaining, and that is definitely semifinals. Yep, only 4 trainers remain. They are Tandor's best and brightest, and now their battling skills will determine which of them get to move on to the Champions Arena after this match. I can feel the tension crackling in the air. Let's make this battle one to remember. Haha, it is thee, Orange. We fight before. I lose in disgrace. My ninja clan forsake me. So I train. I train and train in hopes to encounter Orange again. In this arena, we fight to regain honor. I will defeat you and restore glory to my ninja clan. I don't know about that. With the speech like that though, man, I'm gonna feel bad about taking this guy down for sure. But here we go, guys. Round 4, the final round, or at least of opponents that we actually know, because I just realized that the 4 opponents that were in that little room actually all ended up being the ones that we battled. So a little bit curious, because I didn't think they would just show us like that, but I guess they did. So here we go. I don't know what happens in the finals. I guess we just don't know who made it, but I am definitely going to go back to Electruxo. I actually should have had Electruxo leading off like I thought. Because we probably could have just gotten the Drizzle and then Thunder and just taken it down in one hit, but it's whatever because he actually went for Hydro Pump and missed anyway. So here we go with the Thunder, which of course cannot miss when you got the rain out there. I actually didn't know that. I thought it was just 100% accuracy, which you could say it can't miss, but I guess I thought it was affected by evasion or like accuracy. But apparently when in the rain, Thunder literally becomes like Shockwave or like Swift, in that it can never miss at all. So there we go. We hit that Thunder and Spoonery goes down already. Damn, that is just so powerful. The Thunder Drizzle, dude. It could actually sweep through this guy's whole team if he actually does have only water types, which I guess that does make sense because they were the surfing ninjas, but I don't know. I guess for some reason I thought since all the gym leaders are in this tournament, maybe the water gym leader would have been the one with water Pokemon, but I guess instead it's this guy Hokage here. So at least he gets a hit on us, man. It wasn't like Rosalind who literally got destroyed. Like I don't think she hit us at all. And wow, bringing out the Gyarados. I'm not sure that was your smartest choice, little buddy. He is going to get the Intimidate, of course, but what's an Intimidate to my max special attack Electruxo here, you know? Nothing, that's what. So Gyarados taken down in one hit. Once again, I don't want to jinx it, but man, this is not quite as tough as I thought it was going to be. And of course, I feel like I'm saying all this, and this final battle is going to be literally hell, but I don't know, guys. There's only one way to find out, so down goes the 3rd Pokemon, I believe, for Ninja Boss Hokage, and alright, I guess Tubberreel's up next. This thing used to be kind of a threat, but I don't think it really is anymore. Oh, maybe if it gets the critical hit, though. I'm not sure. I feel like it used to be, though, because it always had Ice Fang, and, like, I never saw the Ice Fang coming, but against Electruxo, not really going to have the same experience here. Ice Fang wouldn't have really done anything anyway, but the final Pokemon for Ninja Boss Hokage is here, and it's actually going to be a Vaporeon. Ooh, I'm actually getting a little bit low HP right now, though. I'm a little bit scared. Maybe I should bring out the Jello, but maybe not, because that almost took it down, and he's actually just going to go for Haze, really? I don't even know what that did, bro. I'm gonna assume he's probably doesn't have any attacks that are super effective on us or something, because yeah, I don't know why you'd go for Haze there, dude. But never mind. Final Pokemon, this time for real, is gonna be Daikatuna. And I feel like we should switch for some reason. I don't know if this is going to end up costing me. Oh, this is going to end up costing me because I believe Daikatuna actually has X-Scissor, and that would really hurt Jello. But you know what? I've put my faith in Jello before, and I'm going to put my faith in Jello again as he actually goes for Iron Head. That can definitely make us flinch though, but no flinch today. Oh, it might not have X-Scissor then. And that means that we win, guys. Holy crap. Jello one-shotting the Daikatuna. That is insane. I did not think we would one-shot it, but I guess we do have that life orb. And down goes Boss Hokage. And that's it. We're in the finals already, just like that. Once again, I am shown defeat. How can I cope with such disgrace? To my home village, I return once again. And the winner is Orange! Congratulations on advancing to the final round. The final battle will take place in the Champions Arena. Its winner will be crowned Champion of Tandor. But that is actually going to be left for the next episode, guys, because that's right, I'm going to leave it at a cliffhanger, just like I always do. So stay tuned for the next episode because we will take on the Champion of Tandor, or I guess whoever the final challenger is, because apparently we are already clearly the Champion of Tandor. So whoever might be the final step in our way to becoming true champion, we're going to take him on next time. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all then.